Okay, so I'm starting this video off looking absolutely dishevelled because this is a 0 to 100 video. I've not done anything since I've woken up other than eat a bagel, drink a coffee and brush my teeth. I've not done any skincare or anything. I've still got my pyjamas on. Thought I would like generally try and start off at 0 for this video. So today I am going to be doing a makeup transformation. I'm going to do this using all the most recent products that I've brought. So these were from like my November and December first impressions videos that I filmed last year. So all the makeup that's in my rotation at the moment that I've mostly just been using. I am planning on going out later today because I actually have a Saturday off for once. Very exciting stuff. So yeah, we're going to do the full thing, slap some makeup on, slap some fake lashes on. I'm going to put some hair extensions in because I have dyed my hair extensions so that they are like a sort of purple colour like my hair. Shall we get started? I'm just going to start with my skincare, which will probably offend a lot of people that are into skincare because it's very basic. So I'm starting with a baby wipe, you know, that thing that skincare enthusiasts are such a big fan of, and I'm just drenching it in some micellar water. This is a new one I brought from Revolution. This is their micellar water with niacinamide, that's how you say it, right? It's not offended me so far. So I'm just drenching my wipe in that and using that to sort of cleanse my face. Get all of the grime off my face and all the sleep out of my eyes that's probably still there. My left eye is a little bit sore today, so I'm hoping that that doesn't cause too many problems for me. It doesn't help that I keep getting the micellar water actually in my eyeball, which definitely can't be good for your eyes. I'm then going to put some moisturiser on. The one I'm using at the moment is from CeraVe. This is the SA Smoothing Cream, big girthy bottle, and I'm just whacking a load of that on me face. And that's pretty much it for my skincare. I tend to do more in the evening than I do in the morning. I literally just micellar water, moisturiser, that's it. That's all I can be bothered to do. This moisturiser apparently is for dry skin, and I don't actually have dry skin, so I'm doing a really good job at picking out my skincare products, aren't I? My skin is more like combination, and obviously I am quite acne prone. I don't know why my voice has gone so croaky. I'm going to put a little bit of lip balm on. This is a Carmex one. I use lip balm and I feel like my lips still look dry and horrible. I definitely kind of buy into that conspiracy theory about like lip balm actually makes your lips worse. But am I still going to put it on? Yeah. So that's my very basic, simple skincare routine. Okay, so we are going to obviously start with the makeup. To be fair, I'm probably not going to film like my hair or anything just because my hair setup is in kind of an awkward location in my room that I can't really film. But I'm literally just going to whack some hair extensions in and like curl it. Not really that interesting. So yeah, I'm going to stick to using like my most recent products for this video, the products in my rotation. So as always, going to start with eyes. So I'm just going to whack a bit of one of my e.l.f. concealers, camo hydrating one, on my eye as a base. I don't actually know what sort of eye look I want to do today. I think I found a palette I want to use, which I will reveal shortly. But I don't actually know what sort of look I want to do other than just something quite simple and glam. Because the aim is just to look nice today. Okay, so the most recent palettes that I've brought. So I've got this Sample Beauty Blooming Lovely palette. Very bright palette. Probably not going to use that today because we want something more neutral. I've also got the Note Cosmetics Love at First Sight palette, which is quite a basic glam one, so it could potentially work for this, but I don't think I'm going to use that one today. We've got the Colourpop Stone Cold Fox, which I don't think I've actually used on this channel yet, which therefore I think I probably am going to use this one today, and I do just love this. I just love all the cool tones. Oh, I love cool tones. Also got a sheglam Petal Power palette, looks like this, and the Lorac Pro Noir palette, which is also quite a glam one, but I think I want to use the Colourpop one today, just because I don't think I've used this on this channel for a start off, and also I feel like it's got glam vibes, and I do love me some cool tones, so I think this is the one we're going to use. Okay, I think I'm going to start this dark brown shade called Fickle Fate, this one here. See where this goes. It's going in the sort of crease area, as you would probably expect. I'm going to use a lighter brown shade to blend that out. I think I'll go in with Quarry Days, this one up here, just to blend like the top part of that out. And now I'm going to go in with the matte black called Rock Bottom, and that's going in the outer third and just kind of in this general area. Going a bit smoky, I think, and then I'm gonna probably do a very silvery cut crease. Before I do the cut crease, actually, I'm going to take the white shade Dreamful, and I'm just going to use that to blend out under the brow bone, sort of diffuse these shades a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the e.l.f. concealer now, and I'm going to do a little cut crease. See a little, probably a large. We'll see how it goes. So over the top of that, I of course want to use the silver, this one, Magnetic Moon, because I love a good silver, and I've tried it before and it's really, really nice. So that's going to go over the majority of this. Just look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm just going to use this kind of darker silver shade here, just to blend out on the rest of that cut crease. So I've just cleaned up the edge and done a little bit more blending. I feel like I want to add something else to that. I kind of feel like I want to add some glitter. I kind of just want to make this a bit next level. I just got a W7 Metal Flash Metallic Glitter Eyeliner, but I don't know whether to... Well, I've already started doing it now. I'm going to kind of whack this over the silver. I'm also going to take a brown eyeliner. This is a collection one, and I'm going to put this on my waterlines, and I'm probably going to smudge a bit on the lash line as well. I'm just going to wait for that liquid glitter to dry first, but we'll do the waterline bit. I think I'm happy with that eye look, so I'm just going to go ahead and catch up on the other eye. Okay, we're back with the eyes done. I'm not going to put any mascara on because I am going to put some falsies on later. So let's move on to base. We've got two primers to choose from. We've got Note Cosmetics Skin Perfecting Illuminator or a Revolution Pro Eternal Rose Cream. I think I'm going to use the Note Cosmetics one actually because I feel like I use the Revolution one more. I'm only going to put a small amount of this on because a little does go a long way. If you put too much on, it does tend to look a bit like greasy. So that should be enough, I think. Just give it a nice bit of, you know, hydration and illumination. And so I've got a few foundations to choose from. So I've got Maybelline Fit Me, which I'm definitely not going to use because it's a bit more lighter on the coverage, and you know, we want like a full coverage glam today. Flower Beauty Light Illusion, again I'm not going to use that one. LCC Camo Cream, don't want to use that. So it's between these two. So we've got the No Cosmetics Mattifying Extreme Wear Foundation and the Sheen Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. These are definitely the most sort of glam foundations out of all of them. They've just got the most coverage and I feel like they look the nicest on skin. I think I might go for the Note one just because this one I feel like has a slightly more like lightweight finish, but it still has really good coverage. So I think we're going to go with this guy. I do quite like him. This is in the shade 103 Pale Almond, and the colour's pretty decent actually. Like, I don't feel like I need to mix it or anything. This is just really nice. The only thing I haven't properly tested with this is the wear, because I've usually like rubbed my face before I actually look at it at the end of the day when I have been wearing it. So I've not really properly tested the wear yet, but I obviously will. But the finish, the coverage, really like it. Yeah, I just think this foundation looks really nice. It's got great coverage and it just looks really like smooth, nice on the skin without being like too heavy. For concealer, I've got the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I've got a Note Cosmetics Full Coverage Concealer, RCMA Concealer, and the sheglam, the Sheen Concealer. I think I'm going to actually use the Sheen one under my eyes because this is more of like a brightening shade. And then I'm going to use the RCMA one just over blemishes. Now switching to the RCMA concealer, which is a little bit deeper than the Sheen one. And I'm just putting that on blemishes, a bit of my nose, and I've got a hair in it. My life is just hair on my face and in my eyes and just hair everywhere. Like my cat's hair, my hair, God knows what hair, just hair everywhere. That's my life story. So for setting powders, I have quite a lot in my rotation at the moment. I've got e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder, I've got the sheglam Baked Glow setting powder, L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour powder foundation, Misguided Matte Trick loose powder, the Demnessa Myrix Evolution powder. I've got sheglam pressed powder, the Laura Mercier Celestial Light Light Catcher powder, Revolution Pro Glam Mood pressed powder, and the Hourglass translucent setting veil thing. I got this as a Christmas present actually, and it's obviously the most bougie out of all these, and I kind of want to be bougie today, so I'm thinking this. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it all over. Yeah, I am. I'm going to use it all over. The one thing that annoys me about this is it's got one of these annoying lids where you can't really tap the powder in it because it's got this big indent in it, which is frustrating, so I have to just tap into another lid. Okay, so I'm going to use this Hourglass powder and I'm going to just use it to set my whole face down. I've used this powder a few times and so far I'm liking it. I think it does a pretty good job. The colour seems to work decently. It's like kind of a sort of yellow tinted powder. So I don't know how universal it would be, but it works just about alright for me. Okay, so moving on to cheeks now, starting with bronzer. I've got the Kimchi Taylor bronzer. I've got Note Cosmetics Terracotta powder. I've got the e.l.f. face palette, which has this shade in it, which I've kind of been using more as a bronzer than a blush. I'm going to use the Kimchi, and I'm going to use the Note Cosmetics one on the top of it, because this is more of a glowy one. And it's not that pigmented, but it is quite glowy. So I'm going to use the Kimchi one, though, to do like the main defining. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to put a little bit of the Laura Mercier Light Catcher powder. I'm just going to tap a bit of this over my skin just to give a bit of glow. Okay, now back to bronzer, using this Kimchi bronzer. I like this. I feel like the shade could be a little bit lighter. I feel like I can get away with this, but if it was like one shade lighter, I feel like I'd like it even more. But I do like it. Like, I can get away with the shade. So I'm just using this to warm up my face. And I'm going to tap a bit of the terracotta powder from Note Cosmetics over the top of that. And this is just like a more glowier bronzer. Not like the best at like defining, but it just add a nice glow. So I kind of prefer to like top it over like a more matte bronzer. I've got 3 blushes to choose from. I've got a Note Cosmetics one, just a compact blusher in Pink Summer, that's what that's called. I've got a Sheen blush, which is the Insta Flame Lightweight Matte Blush, which has a sort of ombre thing going on. And I've also got the Kimchi Threesome palette, which has got 3 shades in it. I want to use the Sheen one. I think I'm going to use the Sheen one. It's quite pigmented, so probably going to have to do a bit of blending here. Just putting that in my cheeks and on my nose area. Wonderful. Now highlighter. I've got the one in this e.l.f. palette. I've got sheglam ones. I've got Be Perfect one, Polar Vortex. Also Physicians Formula one, and I've got a Note Cosmetics one as well. I think I'm going to use the Be Perfect one, or should I use the She? No, I'm going to use the Be Perfect one. This is the Polar Vortex, and it's in the shade Frosted. See, when you look at it, I feel like it looks like it's going to be a bit too dark for my skin tone, but it actually does translate on the face quite well. Like, it doesn't look too dark or too, like a harsh stripe or anything. It just sort of looks a bit, like, more bronzy in the pan, but it comes out a bit more silvery. Fantastic. I'm going to take a bit of the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist, give this a spritz on the face. Moving on to eyebrows, I think I'm going to use the Sosu Brow Beautiful Tinted Brow Gel, because this is out of all the brow gels, the other ones I've got a Note Cosmetics one, Sheen one, and a MUA one, which has disappeared, but I'm not the biggest fan of them. But this Sosu one is not bad. I don't mind this one actually. So I'm just going to use this to fill in my brows, and then I'll probably use a pencil. And I'm going to use my Sheen skinny brow pencil, just to do a little bit more defining. The other brow pencils I have is a Physicians Formula one and a Pink Honey one, but this is my favourite out of all of them. I'm just going to structure the brows a little bit more of it. And I'm just going to add a little bit of the NYX Brow Glue This isn't in my rotation, I just have been using it lately. I'm not gonna do anything major with this, just sort of. Okay, back to the eyes. I'm literally just gonna use the same transition shades I used at the top and smoke them under the lower lash line, so literally just using the exact same shades I used before. I'm gonna put some of the Be Perfect highlighter in my inner corner. Okay, for lips, I am going to, what am I going to do? I'm gonna use this sheglam one. This is, I don't know what it is. It's in the shade 101 Chic. Don't know what it's called. Everything will be linked below. I'm gonna crack this on to start with. God, my lips are dry. See, lip balm does nothing. I'm just going to take my brow pencil and I'm just going to slightly line the lips with that, because I don't really have a brown lip liner. Okay, so I think that is the makeup done. Obviously I've just got to put some falsies on and put a bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. But I'm going to do all that stuff off camera because it's not fun to watch. And I'm going to do my hair off camera as well, and I'm going to get dressed off camera as well. And so I will be back with the finished 0 to 100 transformation. Okay, so we are back. I have put hair extensions in, I have put false eyelashes on, I've changed, and this is the finished look. I mean, these false lashes are kind of obnoxiously long. But you know what, we're just going with it. We're just going with the obnoxiously long lashes vibe today. Okay, so this is the finished 0 to 100 makeup look. I think it's turned out alright in the end. So that is it for this video, so thank you for watching and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.